The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, said its forces launched retaliatory strikes against an enemy vessel, the U.S. Fifth Fleet headquarters in Bahrain, and a regional American airbase after an Iranian oil tanker was struck near the Strait of Hormuz. In a statement, the IRGC said the tanker's engine room was damaged by an aerial projectile, prompting naval forces to target a vessel identified as Panaya with missiles. The IRGC added that a subsequent aerial strike hit an IRGC communications tower on Qeshm Island, which led its Aerospace Force to carry out missile and drone attacks on the Fifth Fleet headquarters and an heliport in a nearby country. The Corps framed the operations as consistent with prior warnings that any aggression toward Iranian assets would be met with heavy responses, and said the measures should serve as a lesson to those who threaten the security of the Strait of Hormuz. The statement also claimed that Iran has conducted scores of retaliatory strikes since the escalation that began on February 28, including actions against what it described as sensitive American and Israeli targets, and said Tehran has at times shut the strait to hostile vessels and allies. The IRGC said these developments followed U.S. actions earlier in the cycle, including an announced ceasefire by the U.S. president on April 7 and the later declaration of a naval blockade on April 13, which Tehran described as illegal and as prompting tighter Iranian controls on the strait. Iran also announced the creation of a Persian Gulf Strait Authority to regulate and oversee vessel traffic through the strategic choke point. International responses to the latest exchanges were not detailed in the IRGC release.